Alright guys, so doing something different today. Kind of excited for this one. We're going to be doing a movie react video today. The video we're going to be watching is Sicario. Probably a lot of you guys have already seen it. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, it's a great movie. Basically, this FBI agent gets assigned to a task force to go hunt the cartel. Great action movie. Obviously a lot of weapons, a lot of kit, a lot of rifles, a lot of tactics. Pretty cool movie to kind of react to, which is why I'm doing this. I kind of want to just give my own perspective, have fun with it. There's plenty of other react videos out there, but I did post a recent poll on my community forum and you guys all voted for Sicario to be the one to react to. So looking forward to this, like I said. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions, let's just have fun down in the comment section below. Let me know if this is something you guys like going forward. We can do other movies as well. I'll post on the forum and you guys can kind of vote for the next one. But yeah, so looking forward to this. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the movie. Looks like they're gonna be doing a SWAT raid in the middle of the day, which is pretty nuts. So my first reaction right away is daytime operations. Not that they're trying to blend into the environment, but all of the SWAT team is wearing black. I'm not sure if that's just an SOP for SWAT or LE. I just think that's pretty nuts as opposed to wearing like a tan or an OD green type of uniform, especially for daytime operations. It's kind of weird to be wearing black because not only you're not really blending in, but regardless of that part, it's gonna be super hot performing in that type of color. So notice that right away, which is kind of crazy.
Are you hit?
I'm good. Team leader, status!
So just another perspective for me at least. I've always kind of been in awe when I see people doing CQB, especially military overseas, but law enforcement as well. Being that first person in the room takes a lot of courage because you don't know what you're getting into. Like you just saw right there, she almost took a shotgun bullet to the face. So that was pretty nuts. I like how she fell to the ground. As far as the two-man, I feel like he could have got in there a little bit quicker, but again, it's just a movie. Just wanted to mention that again, though, being the one man into the room, the point man, that's pretty nuts no matter what situation you're in going into the unknown, which is why we have to train. I know a lot of us think we'll never be doing CQB, but if you think about your home, as far as home defense, that's going to be a CQB environment as well. Civilian, law enforcement, military, whatever, CQB is something I feel like we should all have some type of grasp on. Another thing I noticed right away is that they're not wearing ear pro, not even little earbuds in their ears. If you can imagine, if any of you guys have shot firearms in an indoor range, it's super loud even with ear pro on. I can't imagine shooting those rifles without ear pro that close to each other. Even for patrol officers that I've seen shooting on YouTube and live videos like that, without ear pro, I can't grasp how nuts that must be as far as shooting that close with each other. I've shot before on accident without ear pro a couple times on purpose, but even then, knowing I was gonna shoot without ear pro was intense. So that was outdoor. Indoor is even worse, I bet.
Looks like Sonora.
Yeah. How many total?
We've got 15 in this hall here, about 20 in the back bedroom. We haven't even...
The other guy just said, looks like Sonora, which I'm assuming is a cartel that maybe has done stuff like this in the past. The word Sicario means hitman in Spanish or in Mexico. So just to give you guys some context again behind this movie, if you guys haven't seen this movie already, basically it's going to be involving cartel. And Sonora must be another cartel that's done stuff like this in the past.
PT found something.
Just a reminder for those of you guys that are prepared citizens or just trying to up your kit game, bolt cutters, like you just heard him call for, I feel like is an essential item to have. Maybe not always at reach, but just having that in your toolkit, a pair of bolt cutters is essential in my opinion, especially for SHTF. Just another little reminder for you guys.
It all worked out. So who's going over there today?
Marshals, DEA. I pulled a team.
So this guy right here with the flannel shirt, the glasses, the stash, he's just got operator all over him. So he said they have a team that they're going to be going to now. And they all just came back from Afghanistan or overseas. So I'm assuming it's going to be some type of SEAL team or some type of Delta force.
So our friends from Delta have volunteered to come along.
The Marshals response team is in Laredo.
I love how the marshals are all kitted up as well.
Delta have volunteered to come along and will escort the marshals on the exchange. And here's the man of the hour. Coming with or waiting here?
We'll take the tour with you. Loan us a couple pop guns.
All right, let's turn it into an all-star affair. Keith, you want another hand on the exchange?
You sober?
We'll be by the time we get there.
Got a bottle in the truck in case your hands get shaky.
No, I could always count on you, Keith.
All right, we'll gear you up as soon as we're done here. Now, Matt, you can be the tip of the spear, and we don't have to rob a guy from Delta. Now, be careful on the turnaround.
So yeah, Delta, obviously they're talking about Delta Force. They're going to be using them as backup or security on the mission that they're going to be going on to. Right now they're just kind of briefing the op and going over the operation, what to expect, what to go over, which is something that we should, again, even as civilians, know. For SHTF scenarios, anything like that, you should be able to know how to plan an operation, have plan Bs, all that type of stuff, have operation rally points, ORPs, all that type of stuff, for anything that we need to maybe operate in the future. So not saying it's likely, but again, just knowing how to do that stuff is something you should be aware of. But that's what they're doing right now in the movie, which kind of just want to give you guys some context for those of you guys that are new to that type of stuff, because I'm still new to it as well, still learning myself. But again, Delta Force looks like they're going to be helping them out.
Good. Now, Delta, if you can identify yourself so everyone knows who to hide behind if shit hits the fan. The most likely spot for a hit will be at the border crossing on the return. Anywhere along the way, anyone not in this room is a potential shooter. The op isn't over until we get back here. Okay? Be alert, be vigilant, and be aware. Let's go.
What?
Delta's just got all their kit ready to go, plate carriers, rifles.
I thought you were in prison. They needed somebody for this job.
Good behavior or bad behavior?
Smart.
She kind of has that look on her face like, what is going on? They just asked me to go on this mission. Now they have Delta Force as well involved. Like, this is pretty intense, which if you could kind of put yourself in her eyes, whether she's being dramatic or not, that is pretty intense as far as not knowing what you're getting into, and all of a sudden you see Delta's involved too. Like, this is probably really intense to have the most elite soldiers involved in the same operation, which is pretty crazy. So just try to put myself into their shoes as well, as far as different perspectives. Even if it's a movie or not, it's just kind of fun to kind of see the different perspectives. So definitely crazy.
Have you ever been over there?
I worked in the waters.
For the DEA?
No,
For who?
from Mexico. I was a prosecutor.
You're not American.
No.
Who do you work for now?
Oh, I go where I'm sent.
Where were you sent from?
Cartagena.
Colombia.
So she's confused because Benicio del Toro's character is saying he's from Colombia. He's not even American, but he's helping American operators on a mission, which is kind of weird. So she's just really confused. She's like, what is going on here?
You gotta try this on. See if it fits.
Is he CIA? Are you?
He's a
So she's asking if he's CIA, if that guy's CIA. She's like, what's going on now? I think she's kind of catching on, just like I was saying earlier in the movie as well. Like, this doesn't seem like FBI type of behavior as far as from what I've seen. But yeah, I'm having a great time so far, you guys. Let me know again below in the comments. This is my first time doing a react to a movie video. This is pretty cool. I'm having a good time. But if you guys like this, if you don't like it, let me know below in the comments. Again, we'd love to hear you guys' feedback. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back into the movie.
The advisor, just like me.
No, he's not.
But just pay attention to Alejandro, and if he says do something, just do it.
I'm not authorized to follow orders from Alejandro, especially in Mexico.
Fine, then stay here. But you don't want to, do you?
I just want to know what I'm getting into.
Kate, you volunteered to get on this train because you know you're doing nothing in Phoenix. Okay, you're just sweeping up a fucking mess. In 6 months, every single house you raid will be rigged with explosives. Do you want to find the guys responsible, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes!
See, kind of back to what I was saying earlier. She's kind of complaining so far throughout the movie, even though she had the opportunity to go on an operation instead of just sitting back at the desk like he just mentioned. As an agent, obviously I have no LE background, nothing like that. I could just imagine how fun or how cool that would be to be able to have that opportunity. And her character seems like she's just complaining, being unthankful the whole time. So I feel like he's kind of calling her out on it without calling her out on it. I mean, she's finally kind of realizing it a little bit. So definitely, like I said earlier, opportunity like that for an agent that's signed up is pretty cool. So it's funny how he's telling her that as well. So they're heading into Juarez now from El Paso, officially going over the border. They're going in a caravan type as far as multiple cars, multiple vehicles. See that sign, no more weapons? Like, we're so lucky to have weapons here, guys. We're so lucky to have firearms. All these countries, firearms are banned. So again, look how crazy their country is, how corrupt it is. Not that we don't have problems here, but nowhere near as bad as these third world countries where weapons are banned. So now it looks like their Mexican police are getting involved with them as well. So this is a lot of moving parts here, guys. They have the CIA operation going with the FBI operation going, where they teamed up to make a task force, multiple agents involved. Now they have Delta Force operators helping them as well. Now they have Mexican police involved. So a lot of moving parts on this operation, which is nuts and crazy, especially with the cartel, because like we all have heard, a lot of Mexican police can be corrupt or involved. So who knows if they're going to get tipped off or what. But again, pretty crazy how many moving parts have to be involved for operations like this, especially ones that are international.
Nothing will happen here. They try anything, it won't be at the border. They try anything, it won't be at the border. Keep an eye out for the state police. Keep an eye out for the state police. They're not always the good guys.
So Benicio del Toro's character just said nothing will happen here. If anything, it'll be at the border. So it looks like pretty much Mexico had one of the cartel main heads captured, and they let Americans know. So the Americans put together this task force to go over the border to pick him up, and now they're going to try to bring him back to America. And Benicio del Toro's character just told the lady that if anything happens, it's going to be at the border when they're trying to cross back with him. But yeah, just to give you guys some of the context of what's going on so far.
Spotter vehicle, left lane. Left lane.
Spotter vehicle, 9 o'clock.
Getting a boner.
Is that one of ours?
Watch the right, watch the right.
So he just said spotter vehicle to the left, which was a police vehicle, a Mexican police vehicle. So basically, that Mexican police vehicle is corrupt, and they're letting the cartel know where their members being transferred to. So again, now when they go to the border, they're probably going to have a little heads up where the vehicles are. So again, cartels down there, a lot of corruption, a lot of craziness in Mexico. Now the Mexican police just broke off and the Americans are back to the border. It looks like they're stuck in a big traffic jam that they weren't expecting.
Everyone stay frosty. Okay, it's a fuck up. What are we gonna do now?
Keep in mind, they said if anything happens, it's probably going to be at the border. So we had the spotter vehicle earlier. Now they're stuck in traffic. They thought they were going to have a cleared route, but that didn't happen. So it looks like Benicio del Toro's character has a single point sling on his MP5 platform.
Get your service weapon out.
He just spotted some cartel-looking members, so he just said, "Get your weapon out."
Red Impala, 2 lanes left.
Roger that.
So I'm sure the pucker factor is probably getting up there right now, right? He just flagged the hell out of her face right now. That's a nice looking MP5. He's got a can on it, nice little red dot.
Gun left.
If you look at the dude in the front, he's got some I run those as well on my AC1. They're from SKD Tactical. So just keep that in mind if you want to check that out, make your plate carrier a little bit more comfortable. They got some options on there from SKD Tactical.
Here. We must be engaged to engage. Permission to get out of the vehicle. You can do what they do. If they get out.
So it looks like he has a EOTech, no flashlight, nothing like that, no weapon light, no can, but pretty squared away rifle. He's got a decent M4 looking rifle with the EOTech's always good. A2 front sight, so looks like he's pretty much good to go. So yeah, the dude in the back of the Honda definitely has a rifle of some sort. There it is. Looks like a short-barreled rifle. Also has a SIG. So, rifle and a handgun.
Wait.
Get out of the car.
She said, wait. Remember guys, vehicles are like bullet magnets. You definitely want to get out of the vehicle. Delta Force is there too. They're all kind of closing in.
Don't move! Cúbrete!
No. Compas. Suelte la pistola. Tírela. Huh?
So if you think about it, in the cartel's perspective, again, not that it's justified, I completely think they're the evil, but pretty much for them, it's you have to shoot these guys, or if you go back without shooting them, they're going to shoot you. So they're kind of screwed either way. So now obviously they're probably going to have to go down in a gunfight, which again is just back to decisions, life decisions. It's just crazy to look at different perspectives though. I love doing that in movies.
Paisanos. Quieren morir.
What the fuck are we doing?
So that was pretty quick, right? If you notice that, he had 4 people in the car. On your transitioning, instead of shooting and then following the gun to the next target, you want to shoot, look at the next target, and then the gun comes to your eye. Same thing when you look back, the gun comes to your eye. So might seem basic, but some of you guys are new to shooting, so just a little tip there. Looks like he did it pretty good in the movie, but again, just a little pro tip for some of you guys that are new to shooting. When you're transitioning, you want to look at the target, and then the gun comes to your eye. Ooh. So you saw that corrupt cop try to shoot her in the back right now. Luckily, she got him. One more thing, the Delta Force, if you can see, a lot of them have balaclavas on their face, which is good for identity concealment. So just a reminder for your chest rigs, your plate carriers, your go bags, make sure to keep a balaclava of some sort, some type of face mask in your kit. That way, not only for identity concealment, if it gets cold, windstorm, anything like that, it's always nice to have one to put on, but also for anything that goes down, it's nice to put one on for identity concealment if needed. So just a little reminder. Plus, they make you a little bit more accurate.
This is going to be on the front page of every.
So yeah, that was pretty intense.
No, it won't. They won't even make the papers in El Paso.
Clear!
That's pretty cool how they open up the back and just hopped in, keeping situational awareness while they're egressing. now they're back in America. They have the cartel member here in custody. Now they're gonna start their questioning. Delta Force looking all kitted up, squared away. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the first half. I'm going to go ahead and break this up into 2 halves just to kind of help you guys not have to watch a full long video. This was a lot of fun for me. Again, I'm going to be doing the second half of Sicario 1 pretty soon, a few more days. Just wanted to kind of do this first half with you guys and just see how you guys like it so far. See if this is something that we should continue or not. Again, I'll be posting these polls in the forums for movies that you guys think we should react to, and then we'll kind of go from there. So again, I posted this one, Triple Frontier, Extraction, or 13 Hours, and asked which one you guys wanted to do a reaction to. And you guys all voted for Sicario, which again, awesome movie. So I had a great time today so far in this first half. Again, we're gonna be doing the second half pretty soon. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to shoot me a comment down below. And again, let me know what your thoughts were of this reaction to movie type videos. If you guys like them, if you don't like them, let me know. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and thank you for watching.